Put it in the air. I'm throwing up the, let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new. The old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking. Snapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping my block. Straight from the deck. When you snap your fingers, shout it, gotta jerk your neck. On the best, we don't dead mess. I bet you can't do it like this. Yeah, I'm back to the track, back to the snap. 1, 2 step, then gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how we do it in the A-time.
And if you ain't know,
this is how it goes down.
Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, hey.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Give me an A, give me an M, and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock, and give them the key. And it's only me. Wait till they give me a team. 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 They want to scheme, 'cause I'm on the scene. And she want the team. And she want the team. She want the team. I'm a hype about. I'm a direction to write about. Did too much numbers to type them out. But I'm one away from that Michael route. Step on my brothers, we hike them down. I'ma step on my brothers, the hype inside. I've been married them, but I can't wipe and I'm wiping. I fell back in love with the process now. Should've started with that. Yeah, different than all of them rats. My heart is a test. Lab on them outside, the stuff in the back. I've been walking them down and then walking them back like ill. Y'all gotta sell that. And the waist can't get they belt back. If I fell back, that girl felt that. Dust these Jones, I just need spell check. Give me a team. Then give me the E. Then give me an A. Give me an M and give me the ring. Rock, give them the key. And it's only me. Wait till they give me a team. Give me a team. Give me a team. Give me a team.
We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Seattle Seahawks and the Washington Commanders on Sunday Night Primetime. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This will be returned from the 2. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Trap 60, trap 60. Get it? Let's go.
Right to the air goes Daniel. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That's swung out to Eckler. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Commander's first down.
That's already 2 catches for this guy. We haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet. That's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons, and if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air, and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They'll run here with the rookie. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Julian Love brings him down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Ready, set.
3rd down and 9.
Let's go. Count.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. And that is incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And that'll set up 4th down. The Commanders about to send this one away. And he lost the football.
You know, it's so hard to say what goes wrong in these bad snaps, Mike. You know, sometimes it's mechanics, sometimes it's concentration, sometimes, frankly, it's just bad luck when things go sideways, but he puts a little bit too much juice on it, ends up out of the punter's reach, and now they're heading back to the sideline, though, and they just put their defense in a really bad spot.
Stealing forward for maybe a yard. Julian Love brings him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ready. 18 Cardinal, 8.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up 1st and goal.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal.
Panther 11.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That is caught, and he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave up?
And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commanders. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. First carry now for Kenneth Walker. Good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Elijah Arroyo was the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Darnold on the run to the right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. He's going to have the 1st down. That one good for 9, and the drive continues. Cup in motion. Darnold to throw on 1st down. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. 1st down, Seattle. From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Darnold quickly to Smith-Njigba. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
That one on target to Cup. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And that's going to wind up uncatchable out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
He's got it at the 3. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down?
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem. And that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Pistol snap back to Darnold. That one off. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Seattle. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Seahawks will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're on top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. All even on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing is Daniels. Now, look out. That ball is free in the end zone. Well, the quarterback just kept going back and back. You wonder what is he going to do? And, well, there's the answer. He's going to give the defense 2 points.
Yeah, and you have to wonder, Mike, did he just lose track of actually how far he was retreating? And at some point, you think that ball's going to come out. He's going to throw it away and move on to the next down, but he didn't. Now the defense is going to take advantage and get 2 points.
And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a 1st down.
And he will not be able to turn up field. He'll drop him behind the line.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. To throw is Darnold. Out to his right. Oh, he tried to throw it back across his body, but it's intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler. And the Commanders will take over possession here at the 44.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. In trouble, and down he goes. Nick Imawari, the rookie safety, in for the sack.
These are the type of negative plays that you just can't allow to happen, especially when you find yourself trailing. They continue to lose chunks of yards on these sacks, and they want to claw themselves out of this hole. They're going to have to protect the quarterback.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Come on, set! Hawk 70, Hawk 70!
Throwing now, Daniel. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime lose. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them. They want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Let's go now.
3rd and long. Here's Daniels. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
In punt formation for Washington.
This fielded inside the 35. And they'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And the defense strings him out. He'll fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 9. Darnold now to throw. He finds Kupp along the out route. And he's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
Gain of 9 yards. And the Seahawks 1st down.
Now Walker. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
It's a pickup of 3.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. Once again, it's Walker. And he'll get this down to the 40. That's a nice run. That's also a 1st down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
1st down, Seahawks.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Straight ahead, it's Walker. He's to the 10. And he's down at the 3. What a run. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Here's Darnold. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Now Darnold. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Seattle. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Michael Vick
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Alert! Alert! Let's go!
The drive starts with a carry by Eckler. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He's tackled at the 29-yard
60
line.
by 6,
A
60 by
6-yard
6.
pickup brings up second and
Here's Daniel. Forced out left. And he kept that play alive as long as he could. Of the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
What a first half of this pass rush, huh, Mike? I mean, they have just completely dominated this game. They are in complete control, and you have to imagine this offensive line, there's got to be some adjustments up front. They just cannot allow their quarterback to continue to be hit.
And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
first and 10 at the 34.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Work in the middle. He's got Ertz.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Pick up there, a 13. First down, Washington.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Big Leonard Williams brings him down. Throwing on second down, Daniel. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. It's going to be third. They need one.
18 cards.
Third and a yard. It's Daniel. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down.
Ready? Gravity line. Go.
They'll go with the sneak. Oh, he's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short, and they've turned it over on downs.
Yeah, so I think, Mike, this is one of those decisions where the conditions and the elements definitely come into play. I think in a normal day of clear weather, this coach makes a different decision in this situation. But here, I can totally understand why he decided to be aggressive and go for it on fourth down.
And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
23 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
They'll go play action with Darnold. Taken in by Horton. And they will get the first down here and move it to field goal range inside the 25. Now Seattle will use the final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And he's got another one. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown Seahawks. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the jump. Come on.
On first down, Daniel. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Second and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time. He'll keep this one on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. They'll run here with Walker. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Darnold to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Darnold. Flush to his right. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
Ready.
Daniels now on first down. A quick slant on the money to McClure. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Commanders first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ready.
Working out of the gun is Daniel. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Go.
To throw is Daniels. Now they'll set up the screen to Eckler. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
3rd and long.
Ready? Let's go.
To the air again is Daniel. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
Here we go. Here we go. Jack Buffalo 18.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Here's a handoff to Walker, running to the left, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
We're seeing such an uptick, Mike, across the league in these hybrid kind of positionless defenders, especially safety. So are they a safety? Are they a linebacker? They're good in both coverage. And in this case, they can play near the line of scrimmage and still make plays on the ground.
Darnold to throw on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
Throwing. Darnold. Moving outside the pocket. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 20-yard pickup there. 1st down, Seattle.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
He's got room at the 30. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a 1st down.
This pass defense, it just has to be better than this, Mike. They have to do a better job accounting for everybody in their coverages. They have to play their defense exactly according to the plan, because if not, this quarterback has enough weapons that he can spread the ball out and find the open space.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. They'll run the toss with Walker. And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
First run of the game here with Zach Charbonnet. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries...
And he's into the end zone yet again. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown Seahawks. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is one behind the single-game NFL record. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Now he'll run. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Ready? Hey! Ready?
Up the middle they go. Will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, what a throw there. Back across the field, but it's still a completion.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He'll get this one complete to Brown. 13 yards on the catch there. 1st down, Washington.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Let's go.
4th quarter begins on the ground. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 13 pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another 1st down.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Let's go.
Eckler now on 1st and 10. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
You know, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Ready? Bronco 80.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That's complete. John Bates, the tight end. And he will score. John Bates. Touchdown, Washington. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
So now Daniels and the Commanders offense going to go for 2. That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion. After the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. with Walker. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Here we go, set. Set.
Pistol snap back to Darnold. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Still on his feet. Inside the 20. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play for Seattle. It covers 63 yards.
Well, this is the epitome, Mike, of short throw, long run. Everyone talks about the importance of these explosive plays, and of course a lot of them come through the passing game, but you don't always have to throw the ball deep downfield for big games. We're seeing more and more of these wide receivers in the NFL that put the ball in their hands, they turn into running backs.
At the 11-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock?
And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Seattle. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his second miss of the year. And the score stays right where it is.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
25-yard line.
Ready, break.
They'll run to begin the drive with Eckler. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
27-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Here's Daniel. He'll let one go down the middle. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
9 yards to go.
Here we go. Here we go. Top 50. Gravity line. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He's got the veteran Zach Ertz. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play there for Washington. And even 50 yards.
What can I say, Mike? Good things happen when you get the ball to your tight end, but in all seriousness, think about what this guy has to handle in the passing game. Not only to be the possession guy, convert first downs underneath, but then have the ability to be the matchup to get downfield and be vertical in the passing game. There's not a lot of tight ends around the league that can do both, and when you have them, I don't blame the quarterback for looking his way.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
At the 16-yard line.
Go. Ready, ready.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal. It's inside the 10. Down to the 7-yard line. Here's a run. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal.
He was brought down at the 40-yard line. A gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
Ready?
Throwing on second down. Daniel. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Let's go.
They'll run. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Chris Rodriguez. Touchdown, Commander. So on third and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on fourth down. Taking care of it on the third down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
So after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll drop to throw. Get this complete to Horton. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That's taken in by Horton. He's across midfield, and he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. 1st and 10.
And the Seahawks first down.
Kupp in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. They get an even 20 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down. Darnold to the air once more. Quick throw, taken in. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. This one is about done.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Escaping the pressure right. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks, and it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football.
finding out it's kinda dumb. Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me why I'm worn down to the bone? Even though I've only seen half of the world, I'm coming home. Hanging on the hope, I'm losing grip of time and space. Mind is running circles over something I can't change. I've looked, I've tried, no one told me when it wrong. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I just going numb? Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie. Oh, time flies, so don't blink twice.
I tried everything I thought that I may need. I've been trying to catch my breath since I was 17. I've hurt, I've cried, and way too much to drink, but I won't let my life drown in that old kitchen sink. Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie. Oh, time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie. Oh, time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice.
Coming